I have one of those learning experiences that has stuck with me for many years. It's not one of those good ones where you look back fondly on the time and wish that the days were just as enjoyable now. No, this is one of those classroom experiences that I would rather forget. For such a traumatising experience, this event has significantly influenced the way in which I plan to teach. Well, without further ado, let me take you back to that fateful day. I was in year 1. Like all the other year 1s, I was just finding my feet at school and I was eager to please. Being one of the youngest students in the class, I was always playing catch up when it came to learning. It just seemed that everyone got it before I did. This, of course, spurred me on to keep on trying. I wasn't going to let my age deficit hold me back. My teacher was one of those teachers that liked charts. We were always putting stars on charts. We were always putting our names on achievement charts. We were always aware, even at such a young age, exactly where we were ranked in the class. Everything was ranked. In our class, there was a big shoe on the wall. Now, everyone wanted to get the name inside of that big shoe. Why? Because it meant that you could tie your shoes in a double bow. This was a big deal for a year 1 student. The pressure was on. Everyone was learning how to tie their shoes properly and then show the teacher. One by one, people's names went up in the big shoe. Still, my name wasn't there. I couldn't do it. No matter how hard I tried, I never made the double knot bow properly. Now, the shoe was almost full with names. Kids were walking around with their self-tied shoes with a sense of pride and a swagger in their double-bowed step. I was getting desperate. I didn't want to be the last person without my name in the shoe. I was almost there. I could sometimes get it right at home with Mum or Dad's help. I knew that I had to give it a try. So, on the fateful day, I swallowed bravely and put up my hand when the teacher asked if anybody wanted to come and show her if they could tie their shoes properly. I walked up to a desk, untied my shoe, and began. The first crossover went great. I pulled it nice and tight and started on the first bow. 1 loop, 2 loops, and then it happened. I forgot. I couldn't remember what to do next. Slowly, I raised my eyes from my shoes and up to my teacher's stern gaze. "I can't remember what to do, Miss Ritchie." There were no words that I remember, just her look of disappointment. As if she was saying with her eyes, "Everyone else can, why can't you?" Well, it's not where my story ends. My name never made it inside the big shoe. But that fateful day has impacted my life in 2 ways. Firstly, as a teacher in training, I'm aiming to be a teacher that encourages and empowers children where they're at. I want to be a teacher that takes a constructivist approach to teaching and not always pushing kids when they're not ready. I want them to discover for themselves. Secondly, I still don't tie up my shoes properly.